Hi guys, welcome to another video where I'm gonna show you exactly step by step how you can create a custom AI generated coloring book for your KDP store. It's gonna be super simple. I'm gonna take you step by step what AI tool we are going to use, how we can create the whole book together, how we can choose the right dimensions for it. So you're gonna learn everything step by step from this tutorial. So yeah, let's get into it. And we're starting with choosing the coloring book type. So I type a very popular mermaid coloring book for kids. As you can see, you have like this awesome graphics here. Some of them sells really well, some of them not. We're just gonna go to like maybe one of them. And as you can see, if you are on this book page here on Amazon, you can actually click on the book itself and click on look inside. We can see now what's inside of it, and as you can see, these are very simple coloring pages we can generate like in seconds using AI. We're gonna move into it right now. So like first of all, I want to tell you that we are going to use the MIDJOURNEY tool that I have bought recently, and it's like blowing my mind absolutely like crazy. The details of this tool are crazy, and we are on the subscription plans page because obviously this is not a free tool. If you want to at least sell your work only starting from the basic plan, which costs $10 a month, it enables us to have like generic commercial terms, usage rights, and generally have like much more of a fast GPU time. This plan enables you to generate about, I think, 200 graphics a month, which is going to be quite okay for couple coloring books. And one thing I just need to add on top of it is that there is something called like stealth mode. I don't know if I read it correctly, but anyway, it enables you to have your graphic only for you, so you can generate privately your graphics. Because please keep in mind that if you are creating MIDJOURNEY AI generated graphics, they are visible for everyone, and even if you are going to move the MIDJOURNEY bot to your own Discord server, it's gonna work the same. As we can read here, MIDJOURNEY is open by default community and all images generations are visible at midjourney.com, including images creating in private Discord servers, direct messages, and on the MIDJOURNEY web app. Yeah, so without further ado, what do we need to know before starting creating our images? We need to obviously know the dimensions of our book. I'm gonna leave the link to this page down in the description. This is a KDP dedicated tool that you can use to calculate the dimensions. We're gonna go through every of these options. So first of all, we want to create paperback. We're not gonna take care of the hardcovers. Interior type, let's see what we have here. We obviously want the black and white, as this is going to be coloring page, so we don't need any colors on these pages obviously. Paper type, we can choose the white paper. Cream paper is more to like reading books or something like that, definitely not the coloring pages. Page turn directions, I'm gonna use left to right. Measurement units, let's choose inches as they are more popular when it comes to book sizes. And interior trim size, this is really depending on your own choice, but what I tend to choose is 8.5 by 11 inches. This is a very common. The other common size is 6 by 9 inches, so it's really depending on you. I'm just gonna choose the 8.5 by 11 inches. And now the very important thing, we need to add the page count. Usually the coloring books on KDP have like between 50 to maybe 80 pages. We're just gonna choose maybe 60 today. And now you can click on calculate dimensions. As you can see, here are your most important dimensions. So we have the width and also the height. Yeah, so these are the most important dimensions that we're gonna import to Canva. But before we do that, we also have to download the template, and I'm gonna show you why in a second. But yeah, let's just click on download the template. and we have our custom generated template already downloaded. So right now we are using Canva to prepare our project for a coloring book. First we're gonna click on create a design, and we're gonna choose the dimensions for the coloring page, because obviously if you don't know, the coloring page on KDP consists of the cover and the coloring pages, so these are uploaded separately. So first of all we're gonna choose the coloring pages, so click on inches as we choose the same in our KDP cover template, and we're gonna go with just as we choose 8.5 by 11 inches, create a new design. And as you can see, this is more or less how our page is going to look like. I'm just gonna right now come back to the Canva main page, and we're gonna create a new dimensions for our cover. And here this is where the image we have just, or actually the cover we have just downloaded, is very handful. I'm gonna open the image, and as you can see here you have the dimensions, so 7.385 inches by 11.25. Yeah, so how we can do it right now is we can simply 7 by 385, so actually 17, sorry, 17, 385 by 11.25 inches. Now click on create a new design, and these are the exact dimensions your cover is going to be in. And right now what we can do is we can upload the image we have just downloaded from the KDP cover calculator. So I have already uploaded onto Canva, and if we're gonna upload it, you can see that it's gonna fit perfectly into our dimensions. Yeah, it fits perfectly, and we're gonna use it just to estimate where we can put our objects inside the area of our cover. This is really important because as you can see, for example, here that's gonna be the side of our book, and for example our image will cross these lines. It's not gonna be visible on the front page of our cover. Now, while we have everything prepared, so we have the cover size and we have also our coloring pages size, we can move on to MIDJOURNEY bot itself, and I'm going to show you how you can generate a very simple graphics for your coloring book. So we are now on the MIDJOURNEY Discord server. This is like the home page of the whole MIDJOURNEY. Obviously they have like a website page, but this is like where everything you have when you are just starting out. So we're gonna use to these newbies channels, one of them, and what I recommend is to move the MIDJOURNEY bot to your own private Discord server, as you won't see all these other people's graphic. It's gonna be much more handy, much more comfortable to create the designs. It's very simple. You go to one of these newcomers room and then newbies channel, click on MIDJOURNEY bot, and then you will see the option add to server. So you can click add to server and then choose your private server. I'm not gonna do that right now, but it's super simple. It takes like a couple seconds. When we have it, we can move into our private server. As you can see, we have online me and our MIDJOURNEY bot, and right now is the moment where the whole image art creation starts. We're gonna be writing some prompts to tell MIDJOURNEY what we want to create. You can do that by just typing here on the message box /imagine, and then it's gonna be the prompt box here. The prompt box is where you want to describe the AI what exactly you want to create. So in this case, I have written like a very good phrase here. So for example, you can copy this phrase if you want. Coloring page for kids, mermaid, like mermaid in the sea, and we also gonna add the contour vector line art. And as you can see, this ending -- repeat to is something super useful while you are creating your coloring pages, because it enables you to generate multiple prompts at once. As you can see, while creating a design, MIDJOURNEY will give you the 4 option where you can upscale one of them and download it. But what if we want more, like a more variety? If we are creating the coloring pages books, we need like a lot of images, for example 30 or 40 different drawings, and we can do this here. After writing like this whole prompt, coloring page for kids, mermaid in the sea, contour vector, line art, I'm gonna add dash dash and repeat 2. Okay, and if we're gonna click on enter, the MIDJOURNEY bot is going to ask if you are certain about this decision, if you really want to do these prompts twice. And yes, we want to do it, so we click on yes. And here this is where your AI generated images are going to be processed. It can take some time, usually it takes about like a minute, maybe at most a minute. So I'm gonna get back to you while they are done. So as you can see, these are the results. It's like completely mind-blowing for me how detailed these arts can be and how useful this tool is for all print-on-demand creators. After like creating images, we need to do one more thing. We need to upscale one of these options in order to save it to our computer and then upload it to Canva. How we can do it? As you can see here, you have this U1, U2 options, which means upscale, and the V options are for variations of the specific art. And I just really like the first one here, so I'm gonna click on U1, which means upscale the first image. Yeah, we're gonna click on this, and as you can see, another job for MIDJOURNEY has been generated, and this is how it all looks. It's crazy good, like my god. You can now click these little options here under the image open in browser, and it's gonna be open in browser where you can download it to your computer, and then we're gonna upload it to Canva. But before we do that, I really want to also create our cover here in MIDJOURNEY. And how you can do that, I already have prepared some prompt for this. We're going to also type /imagine and then our prompt, which is going to be a cute colorful mermaid drawing with a transparent background, as we want to generate the background separately. And yeah, so just to click enter, and the prompt is going to be generated by the MIDJOURNEY. So I'm gonna get back to you when this is done. So yeah, our images have been generated. I mean, look at this is insane. If you would have to pay any real graphic designer for creating such art, you'd pay at least like $10, maybe $20, and here you have it all for $10 subscription plan. So just insane. And again here, while we decide which option we are going to choose, maybe I'm going to choose the 4th option. You click upscale 4, and it's gonna be upscaled in a second. Another thing we need to do, I need to add some background for this mermaid. So I also prepared a little prompt for this. We're gonna again type imagine prompt, and here is the cute colorful undersea drawing for kids full of sea animals. Maybe we can even add cute, be kawaii, colorful undersea drawing for kids full of sea animals, and you're just gonna click on enter. Another cool feature I can show you while this one is being created is that by the end of every prompt you can also suggest the dimensions for MIDJOURNEY bot. So if you're going to, for example, click on imagine and then cute mermaid and go with --AR, I believe. Now we're gonna choose 2x3, for example. If we're gonna click on enter right now, it's gonna be generated not in a square dimensions, but in a dimensions 2x3. So it's really handy. While, for example, your image is not going to fit into your coloring page, you can also create it in a different ratio. And it has been generated. As you can see, all of these images looks literally insane. We're gonna upscale maybe like the 2nd version. I really like this one, so you're gonna click on upscale 2, and we'll be moving into Canva to like put everything together. So right now we're in Canva, where I'm gonna show you how the current pages are being created. Here I've created already the 3 pages. You can just add multiple ones by clicking here. Under every page there is a plus add page button, and yeah, we are going to be using the designs we have created in AI. Let me put here, and here is how it more or less looks like. So right now what you can do is you can more or less decide how big you want it to be. So this one's quite good. You can obviously later add some frame to it. You can also add the page number, but this is not necessary in this tutorial. You can all add it yourself later. And one thing I like to do is click on edit photo, then click on adjust. And here are the couple options you can do with the image for free in Canva. So we can, for example, make it a bit sharper. I'm gonna zoom it really close. As you can see, this one is not like quite super sharp. So you have to scroll down to the texture section and you can increase the sharpen. Yeah, as you can see, it's getting sharper and sharper. It's not maybe the best quality. Please keep in mind that if you want it to be like a crazy quality, you would have to either upscale it on some AI tool more, or use, for example, Photoshop for it. It's not possible to get like, I don't know, 5,000 by 5,000 image on MIDJOURNEY. And here we go. This is our current page. Now the important thing is that while you are creating current pages, every second page needs to be blank, as Amazon pages are really thin and they tend to like bleed through. So the one thing to stop it is to add like a blank page every second page, and our next design will be here. So this is how you create it. Then while you are done with it, you can click on share and download and click on the PDF print, which is the PDF standard for all printed images. Then you can download it to your computer and upload it into your KDP. But right now we also gonna take care of the cover. So we have our cover here. So yeah, our images are uploaded, and you might ask how I have created this transparent background on this mermaid, as this mermaid had previously like a white background. So it's super easy to use. I have just found like the simplest remove background tool online. You can also do it in Photoshop, and you can also do it in a premium version of Canva. If you have like the Canva premium account, you can click on edit photo, and here you have the background remover, but I'm not currently paying for Canva, that's why I don't have it. So yeah, like a simple background online remover is going to work. Right now what we can do is we can add our background here. So we can, for example, so yeah, I'm gonna, for example, move it here a bit, maybe like this and like that. Yeah, why not? And then we're gonna just click on position to back, as we want to, oh, not to back, forward, yeah, forward one more time. As you can see, you have your mermaid in the front, the background. Obviously I'm doing this like quite just for an example today. We're not going to very into details here. So yeah, maybe something like that, I don't know. You can also click on flip the image, flip horizontally, so it's not gonna look the same. Maybe we're gonna cut it. All right, it's gonna look really good right now. Maybe we have to just position it here and here, and you can just do it like that. Just see how beautiful it looks. We have our mermaid here. Maybe it's hardly visible. I haven't thought about that. We could also add some little background behind her, but it doesn't really matter. We can create like custom text here. We're gonna add the mermaid coloring book. So something like this. You can change the font, change everything as you like. Even Canva is giving you the like colors from your images you have just uploaded, so it's really cool. You can see right now how easy it is to create coloring pages and covers for your coloring books. And after like creating some random template, you can also click on share, download, and click on PDF print. So guys, that was it. This is the whole process of creating a coloring book. It's not super hard nowadays. All you have to do is pay for the AI subscription, which costs, the minimum version costs $10 a month, and gives you like enormous possibilities of creating custom AI art. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know this is probably going to be the longest video on my channel, but I hope it was quite informative. I hope you learned something from it, and comment down below if you still have any questions. I am super happy to answer all of them. And yeah, see you again very soon into the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.